Hey man. Alright, so I've failed at the garden updates for a while. I thought about maybe just doing the peanuts. Maybe we should do the whole thing. There's not much to see. So we're pulling the peanuts today. These are our Spanish peanuts, right?
Yes.
These are supposed to be a variety that has nothing in them. Is more for oil and peanut butter. The whole reason we grow, there's a couple reasons to grow, holy shit, peanuts. The first is that they're good for the soil. Oh no. All right, finally, here's one. They fix nitrogen, they loosen the soil, they actually improve the soil rather than deplete the soil. And then they're a great source of protein and fat. They got a lot of oil. They actually have more protein per pound than steak, I've read. So we try to plant a lot of peanuts. This is probably the best yield we've ever gotten, huh?
Yes.
So we got the Spanish variety. We had some volunteer jumbos down there in the that 5-gallon bucket came out of this pile of stuff right there. So you can kind of see this space. These are all the plants we pulled. So that's probably only half of this, not even quite, huh? So we've probably got another 5-gallon bucket to pull out of this. I have no idea what that's going to come out to. Usually 50-pound bags of things fill 2 5-gallon buckets. That's about maybe 2.5. That sounds about right, but anyway. So a small space, fair amount of peanuts, and it improves the soil for the next year. I don't know if y'all can see those flowers down there. That's really the last thing we've got. We've got one more little section of peanuts left over there, which those are those the jumbos?
I think they're another Spanish.
Another Spanish. And then we've got the buckwheat left in down there that we just kind of planted on a whim and have been really impressed with it, except that we can't get in and get the morning glories out. Pollinators love it. They're all over it. We'll probably do a lot more buckwheat in the future just as a cover crop. So, all right, here's a close-up of the buckwheat. So I don't know if you can see, all these pollinators. There's still dozens of them out here. This is some kind of wasp that I don't recognize. I've literally never seen this type of wasp before, but they're all over these flowers. Now the downside is you can see the morning glories are in here, and I don't know how to get those out, except maybe to trace them back down to where they come out of the ground. And
The whole idea of the buckwheat was to squeeze out the weeds.
Yeah.
They're fast growing. It didn't quite work with the morning glories.
Morning glories are just impossible. But you can actually use this stuff like a flower. I mean, is it technically a weed or is it something else?
I plant. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do they just call it wheat or is it actually
a wheat. I thought you said weed. No, it's not actually a wheat. It just has it in its name.
Yeah. But I know you can make pancakes out of it. So we're hoping all of these little flowers turn into seeds so we can just have a bunch of buckwheat to plant for a cover crop next year. But these things are of the devil. The morning glory. Okay, that's good. There you go, we're putting the garden to bed. Now I've got this part was fallow this year. So I've kept it mowed for the most part, but it got away from me. So I need to mow and then plow. Or I gotta mow, take down the tomato cage whenever that's done, and then plow. And then I think we're gonna leave this section fallow next year. So we might go ahead and put a cover crop on that this fall. I don't know, we need to do some research on that. I don't know what would work well. Well, another season's over. It was a good year. We're speculating we got like 300 to 400 pounds worth of sweet potatoes. I think we pulled about 100 pounds of white potatoes, pulled a bunch of sweet corn. Of course, beans and peas are just, you just have to decide when you're done with beans and peas because they'll just keep going. Tomatoes didn't do great this year. What else did good? The English peas did good.
Green beans.
Green beans did great.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Okra.
Okra always does good. I don't feel like we blew out the squash or anything, like the winter squash.
No,
butternut.
we didn't do a lot of that.
So, there you go. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I was